Hey guys, it's Vera Wild, and I have gotten a bit lax with at least doing video responses for Dear Vera questions. I have been answering them as they've been coming up, but I'm trying to get back into the videos and having them be more regular. So this particular question, this is from Anonymous. I am a boy of 28 years. I love to dress like a woman. When I was 17 and began dressing, I used to rob my mother's bras and I would wear it. Now I have bought breast enlargement cream and have been applying it. Not much growth. I want to buy breast enlargement pills. Also, I want to use both of them. Could you please tell me what you are doing to increase your bust? Are you using creams, pills, estrogen, etc.? So I have addressed this question in the past, but it's been a while, so I thought it was worth bringing up again. I do not take anything to increase my natural bust. I mean, what you see here, this is breast forms. So this is me stuffing a bra with what is effectively a prosthetic. And I've talked about cleavage, and that's, created artificially by just, using means, whether it be an adhesive bra or duct tape, to squeeze the flesh together, which creates the illusion of a larger bust. In terms of the things that people can actually try, creams were mentioned. As a blanket statement, most of these things aren't going to do much. As far as the creams go, most of those creams, what they do, if they do anything at all, because some of them just don't, if they do anything at all, it's going to increase blood flow to the area that it's applied to. Now, that means that for women who actually have some degree of bust, it can make them appear, for however long the cream lasts, because oftentimes it's a temporary effect, it can make them appear fuller, possibly even more lifted, but that's because they have the tissue there to get additional blood flowing through. If you're completely flat-chested, it's got nothing to work in. There's no excess tissue for increased blood flow to be working through, so it's really not going to have an impact. As far as pills go, that's something that I really advise against, because there's plenty of stuff out there that claims to have a variety of effects for some degree of transgender, or sometimes it's marketed specifically for cross-dressers, and there's two big problems, and there's two reasons that I really advise against going that way. The first is that by and large, most of them, there's no research to back them up. They're unsubstantiated claims, and they probably will do nothing. Now, there are some people who will swear by them, and I'm not negating their experiences, but by and large, odds are it will do nothing. But the reason I still caution against it, because you might be thinking, well, what have I lost if it does nothing, is that a big problem with these pills is that they are supplements, which means they are largely unregulated. So there could be things in there that are not being properly disclosed on the bottle, or they could say it's 100% of one thing when it's really been cut with other stuff, and that's very difficult to track down, and it makes it a bit hazardous. I always say if you are serious enough about modifying and evolving your body that you want true physical transformation, you need to consult your doctor. Because the only way to truly definitively impact is going to be hormones, some sort of hormonal therapy, usually a combination of estrogen and things to diminish your testosterone in your system as well. Now, the various pills and whatnot, even if they work, it's going to be a much lesser degree of effectively that same thing. It's going to be a much weaker at best, probably barely noticeable alternative to hormones, which are going to do the job properly. But even if you're not, even if you either can't afford to go to hormones, maybe it's not covered by a health plan, or maybe you're just maybe not quite ready for that degree, I would still advise consulting with your doctor. Tell them what supplements you are thinking of trying. Get some recommendation. I still caution against it because frankly it's a sketchy market, but never start taking anything without at least telling your doctor that you've started. Even if you aren't going to take their advice and lead for what you should or shouldn't be taking, at the very least tell them what you are taking on your own, because it could impact other things they prescribe for you for other reasons. And yeah, I think that's about it. It's just something that I think you need to approach with a high degree of skepticism, both in terms of narrowing down what you're going to try and managing your expectations. Because as I said, by and large, these things don't really work. So I wish I could have given you better news. Again, as I said, I'm not actually on any of this sort of stuff myself, but that's my experience, talking to and being aware of what people I know have tried and what I've seen tried in various online communities. So that's it for this one, guys. If you have any questions for me, you can email me, verawild@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment in the video if you want it to be more public, or if it's a really simple question, I can just respond that way as well. So keep those questions coming, guys. Please consider checking out my Patreon page. I'll have a link at the end of the video. Consider supporting me. Every little bit does help. So until next time, guys, keep those questions coming.